This would be a good time to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. Welcome everyone to the home of the Texas Tech Red Raiders, Jones AT&T Stadium in Lubbock, Texas. As we'll see a team from the Pac-12, the Boise State Broncos, taking on the 14th ranked team in the land, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis. And the Broncos will put toe to leather to crank us up. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Red Raiders offense will go on the attack first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting...
Oh, he's got some space! Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Grabbed behind the line, it's Williams. And he is going to lose yardage. Nowhere to run as he is forced out of bounds. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Red Raiders have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Pocket breaking down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Miller. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Got his man down the middle. Great awareness by this defense to know where the first down line was and stop him just a little bit short. Big 4th down decision coming. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. So Boise State's offense will have its first possession of the game. It's not often we focus on a matchup quite like this, but David, we have a couple of premier tight ends in this game.
And we've seen it recently, right? Ty Warren last year, Brock Bowers the year before. Like, you can build an offense around an elite tight end, and both of these schools do it. The speed, the playmaking ability, the versatility. Palmer, I bet you wish you had a guy like this you could throw to.
You're right, David. I played with a lot of NFL guys at tight end, but none of them were as dynamic as these two right here. And you're going to see them get the ball in a variety of ways. We're seeing offense change in college football. And one of the biggest reasons is the versatility now at the tight end position, and these are two of the best in the entire country.
Back to throw, it's Madsen. A shot toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. The Broncos will bring the punt team onto the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Punt will bounce out of bounds, and they're going to spot it at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Working the big fella downfield and outside. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. Leaves it with the back. Makes a man miss.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They go right back to it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Red Raiders come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Intercepted. He'll try to take it back. The 20. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos.
And they come up with a huge pick 6, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Oh, better look out! And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Takes the handoff. It's Joyner. And this one will be stopped for no gain. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Dropping back, it's Morton. Blasted as he lets it go. And the defense getting a hand in there on 3rd down. The Red Raiders will punt it away on 4th down. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Off play action. A strike downfield. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. Leaves it with the running back. Knocked down at the 25-yard line. Picked up 10 there and gets a first down. And the Broncos are in the hurry-up. The Broncos are learning about life after Ashton Genty last year with the sensational season, got close to Barry Sanders' single-season rushing yards record. When you change things, how much of an impact did that have on the way they distribute the ball, David?
I mean, they're going to have to find their go-to guys, but here's the thing. You know it's going to be a really good system, and having Mad Dog back...
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And this field goal attempt will be a 48-yarder and not straight on from the left side. And that one took everything he had to sneak it over the crossbar inside the left upright. Now, there is a flag down on the play, but when you knock through a field goal from that distance and you're not going to get the first down, I think you just keep your points. So it's 1st and 10 after that costly defensive penalty on 4th down. Looking for space, it's Sherrod. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. To the air, it's Madsen. He's got the tight end.
Got like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
It's complete to the left. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. Never a doubt. And that lead grows even bigger. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Interesting to see the ripple effects after this one in the SEC today, fellas. TCU escaped with the victory, and I say escaped. Look, in college football, teams will take any win, but I think those Horned Frog fans could have done without this one being so close. Each week in the SEC, the tests are just so tough. And we found that out today again, guys, with another good team taking one on the chin.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Second down, they'll go to the air. Slings it downfield. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He's into the open down the middle.
Nothing going right for this team early in the first quarter here. The defense is getting gashed, and now you've thrown a pick. The head coach has got to get his team together and get everybody to calm down and settle in.
And this defense, they've got to do a big job here. Like, offense puts you in a bad spot. You haven't had some great moments, but this possession, we got to get a stop, got to stop the bleeding, and get the ball back to our offense.
Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
The Broncos will hustle to the line. Looking for a man, it's Madsen. And this is going to be incomplete on third. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. No good. Guys, a double-digit lead is good, but more would have been better.
Well, they knew coming into this game touchdowns were going to be real hard to come by going up against this defense. So when you got opportunities to kick field goals, you've got to come away with 3 points. You're not going to get these chances very often.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Virgil. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
And the Red Raiders just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Motion from the wideout. To the air on first down. Makes the grab. It's Williams. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a first down.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
Calls his own number. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Behind the chains now on second and long. Now on the option. Now the toss. Got it inside the 30 before he's finally pulled down at the 25. It's a gain of 6. He'll go to the sneak. Might be calling a hot route. The Red Raiders pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. The give is to Williams. Creates a little space. There he goes. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. First and goal and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Off play action on first down. Picked off. What a play to set him up. And he's going to score. reception. Touchdown, Red Raiders!
I'll tell you what, as a DB, you're lucky if you get one pick six in your entire football life. This guy had one last game. He's got one this game. Quarterbacks are going to stop throwing his way.
The AT unit on the field. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. From the gun to give, looking for room. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. And the Broncos come to the line in the hurry-up. Back to pass, it's Madsen. Quarterback now breaking the field. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys. He could not wait to get back out there, and that time it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the first down.
First play of the period will be a second down. That's the end of the quarter, and Texas Tech is on top. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. The Broncos come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. And the Broncos come to the line needing just inches for the first down. After picking up a couple of first downs already on this drive, they'll snap it from close to midfield. They'll move the tight end. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the big fella. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Quarterback on the keeper. Got the first down and more.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. All the way down to the 25-yard line, they move the sticks. It's first down. The Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Madsen. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Takes a handoff. It's Sherrod. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Red Raider crowd rising to the occasion to help its defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. A shot toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. It's good. It's now a 1-point game, 14-13.
That makes the score. Texas Tech 14, Boise State 13.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Keeps it on the draw. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They'll move the wide receiver. The play action fake. Under fire. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that 2nd down incompletion. Just a short pass to the tight end. He stopped at the 23 and still a ways to go to pick up the 1st down. Hunt is on its way. Wants to return it. And he is knocked down immediately. Brave to try the return, though the coach might have preferred a fair catch. Going to the ground. Runs through a tackle. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over him. To the ground with the back. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. Back to throw, it's Madsen. Oh, they're after him! And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
And the Broncos will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Motion from the wide receiver. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Caught in the backfield. It's Douglas. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. On the run, it's Joyner. Couldn't find a lane, a pickup of 1 to the 31. And the Red Raiders need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Makes the catch. It's Virgil. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. 1st down and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here's the pressure. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. The throw to the outside is complete. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. From the gun, running back on the move. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Wants to throw. It's Morton. Finds his big tight end. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a 1st down. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Williams. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle. It's Virgil. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. They'll try to run for it. The Red Raiders get it past the sticks. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Around the corner, it's Williams. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
And this running back quarterback is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, it's 21-13. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, every game in the SEC so vital to a team's season, and this one is no different. NC State was relentless today in a road win that frankly wasn't even as close as the final score indicates. This was a vintage Wolfpack performance, one that really should instill confidence within this program. Always interesting to see good SEC teams collide, and today was no different. The agony and ecstasy of college football, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. The Broncos in the hurry-up. Looking to throw, it's Madsen. Going for the big play. He's got it down the right side. Off to the races. Touchdown, Boise State. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
And, man, is that perfect timing. You can tell quarterback drops back. He sees his guy, and he knows he's open. But watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the breadbasket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job of getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
He'll try to tack on one more. Splits the uprights. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Pressure coming. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Finally, a defense. Looks like they're able to break serve here. These offenses have been up and down the field now, these last 2 drives apiece, scoring points. But the sack right there finally puts an end to that, we think. It's setting up 4th down, and that might be a major play so far in this game to give them a lot of momentum moving forward.
Got it behind the line. It's Eakin. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. That's reeled in. It's Williams. Gets it out just short of the 20, out of bounds at the 19-yard line, and a little more room to operate. And the Red Raiders send out the punt unit. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. From the gun, the running back has it. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. To the air, it's Madsen. Makes the catch. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. They'll go hurry up here. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Off the play fake. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Punt is on its way. Hauls it in and looking upfield. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. They'll run this play from the pistol. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And here comes the offense on second down. Wants to go up top. Quickly out to the tight end. That play won't make the highlight reel except in the coaches' meetings as he works his way to the 39. They're going to go to the air on third and short. Wide open downfield. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Looking to throw, it's Morton. The throw. And here's the third interception of the night. And they come up with a big play to make sure no more points go on the board before the end of the half.
I'll tell you something, in college football, you're lucky if you get 2 interceptions in a season. This guy now has 2 interceptions. In the first half of this game, he's been reading the quarterback's eyes, and he has been everywhere, an absolute ball hawk.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Looking downfield on first down. Finds his big tight end. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Looking to throw on first down. Here comes the heat. Just gets rid of it before the heat.
Listen, end of the first half, that's exactly what you want to do. You don't care about the incompletion. You're chucking that thing up, trying to make a big play, trying to get the Hail Mary.
Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've got a terrific atmosphere there today in Lubbock. And this second half will likely come down to which offense can figure something, anything out. Take some chances, get creative. Both offensive coordinators had full heads of hair at the start of this game, but right now, they look like cue balls after one frustrating first half. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Jones AT&T Stadium.
The Red Raiders will boot it away to start the second half. On the move from inside is 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. He'll do it himself. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Broncos want to move quickly.
Yeah, and a great job by the defense, holding the line of scrimmage, playing downhill, playing responsibility football, making sure they shut down that option.
Guns up, and so is the noise. The crowd electric, trying to help Tech on this third down. Back to throw, it's Madsen. Lofts one high and deep. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. The Broncos will punt this one away. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wide receiver comes in motion. To the air on first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Williams. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Now on second down. Trying play action. Got his man on the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And the Red Raiders are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Caught in the backfield, it's Douglas. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. They booted away on 4th down. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. The give to the single back. Sweet cut there. And he's down at the 41. That's a 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got him. And he's down after the short completion. He did not make it to the 1st down marker. They'll run play action. Finds his big tight end. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Broncos are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Makes the grab on 3rd. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The offense sets up shop at the 46 on 1st down. He'll pull it on the read. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. The Broncos moving quickly to the line.
This is one of the things that's hard about stopping the option. That wasn't a big gain, but you look up, and they're in 2nd and short, 2nd and medium. They put you behind the sticks consistently as a defense. This defense has to be aggressive, make sure they get to this quarterback, and make him make quick decisions.
He'll keep it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Broncos line up to punt it away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. We'll see what they can do on this drive as it starts at the 8. Give to the running back. Breaks into the open. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Ball spotted at the 21. It's 1st down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Breaks the tackle.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
The Red Raiders come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Dropping back, it's Morton. Caught over the middle, it's Virgil. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. On the ground, it's Joyner. Spins away from the defense. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Now the play fake. Caught in the backfield, it's Carter. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. On target over the middle. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they gets him down at the 37.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the 1st.
Throws to the tight end. Got it in the middle, it's Miller. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains, it's at the 22. This is a designed run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So now it's 2nd and long. Some misdirection with the counter. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. And the Red Raiders line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. The Red Raiders had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Touchdown, Red Raiders! Quick strike through the air for the score. If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, and not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing. For this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
And they kick it through for the extra point, and they have an 8-point lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, it has gone final in that fascinating Pac-12 matchup we've been keeping a close eye on. Illinois answered the bell away from Champaign today with an impressive victory. The Fighting Illini knew the challenges awaiting them, and they met them head-on. Generally the mark of a really good team. Just another week in the Pac-12 where anything can happen on any given Saturday. As we send things back to you guys.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. The give to the lone running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Scanning the field, it's Madsen. Lost one deep down the right side. Catch inside the 25. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Broncos!
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
They opt to go for 2 to try to tie it up right now. Pushes toward the goal line. Not quite going to get there, and he couldn't get this game tied up. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Works the middle of the field. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. They'll give it to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Now facing a 3rd and long. Off play action. Quickly to the tight end. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. And the Red Raiders decide to punt it away. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. And the returner will be dragged down. Boise State ready to send out that offense. They took it down the field for a touchdown the last time they had it, and now an opportunity to take the lead in this football game.
So they got to be feeling good. They did their part, score, your defense does your part. Jesse, this offense, keep that momentum. I would say stay aggressive here.
And just keep doing what you were doing on that last drive, right? Well, whatever was working for you, just go back. Keep using those same playmakers to allow you to go down here and score a touchdown.
One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Looking for a man. It's Madsen. Gets it out fast.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw too, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Bringing the heat. They get to him as he throws. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Broncos will call on their punt team. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. The give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking for room. It's Sticky. Picks up the first down. What a good job to be able to pick up that kind of yardage when you're trying to finish off the game. They're going to go right back to him on first down.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. He's got an open man. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. The Red Raiders want to crank the tempo. Quarterback on the keeper. Nice move to keep running. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He'll do it himself. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. They've started a pretty good drive. This will be the 7th play, but they need to convert 3rd and 5. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Absolutely perfect. Now it'll take a touchdown to beat them, a 5-point lead here in the 4th. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Rides the back on the option, the give. He found a hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21. And the Broncos can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The play action fake. Snagged out of the air. He'll be forced out of bounds right at the 30-yard line as they try to grind out some room.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
The Broncos with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. To the air, it's Madsen. Caught behind the line. It's Sherrod. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Red Raider crowd rising to the occasion to help its defense on 3rd down. Surging forward on the sneak.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
And in this offense, you know, as a quarterback, you're going to get opportunities to put up some pretty big numbers. You've been impressed watching this guy play early this year. With that last pass completion, he's now already over 2,000 yards on the season.
The give to the tailback. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. And the Broncos headed quickly to the line. they'll try to move the chains on the ground. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense.
Well, it's 4th and short, and you're sort of in no man's land at this point near midfield. I think if you're on offense here, you're going to have to go for it. You're going to have to show confidence in your guys to get it done and go get you the win.
This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Going right to work up top. Fires to the big fella. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his man. It's Dickey. Stop is made at the 44, but it's a 15-yard gain and a first down. New set of downs after the completion. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
Looking downfield, it's Morton. He's got him this time. Just leaves him grabbing air as he gets down to the 35. And the Red Raiders really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. He's not going to get there, and this defense really needed a stop like that. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And this one is perfect. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's recap that Pac-12 matchup that just went final moments ago. UCLA was relentless today in a road win that frankly wasn't even as close as the final score indicates. This was a vintage Bruins performance, one that really should instill confidence within this program. Pac-12 football at its finest, gentlemen. Just when you think you have things figured out, a game like this happens.
Hey, Kevin Connors, keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down.
And his offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing this.
Turning it on! An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And it's such an advantage for this defense to have an outside linebacker like that can rush the passer because they can set the edge. They can get off the ball, and they're just way too fast for tight ends or for offensive tackles to get out and block them.
The Broncos trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking to throw, it's Madsen. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
When you talk about outstanding pass rushers, you're always talking about dynamic guys, and he's been that each and every week for this defense. Speed, he's got power, you just simply can't block him, and that last play is his 10th sack of the season.
Here's the heat. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him. And sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
And the Broncos will try to pin them back with the punt. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. You kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
Wants to fire on second down. That's caught. It's Eakin. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And they got the completion, but still looking at a third down. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake. Finds his man. It's Dickey. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. He'll pull it on the read. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. On the move. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
That's a big drive for this offense in the 4th quarter. Now to take a 2-possession lead, you got the other offense where you want them. Now you get to rush the passer, make them pass a little bit more, and don't give up those big plays. You're in a really good spot now.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Ford. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Makes the grab.
I think in this situation, 2 minutes, trailing late, I think you got to be thrown to the sticks every time. I don't know if these short completions are going to get it done. You're just not going to have enough time to get down the field. So from a play calling standpoint, I think you want to think about being a little bit more aggressive.
He's got it. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. It's Madsen. Snags it over the middle. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. They'll try to get the first through the air. Here's a throw downfield late. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Trying to do it on the ground. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. A fresh set of downs after that 4th down conversion, but still the up-tempo as they get to the line quickly. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. Pulls it in. It's Gaines. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Guns up, and so is the noise. The crowd electric, trying to help Tech on this 3rd down. Got a man in the middle. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them. So now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road, baby.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team could be really, really good. And so I think you continue to improve. You know at the end of the season, I get to take a vacation. Wherever the bowl game is, we get a free trip with my boys, but there's some work to be done still.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.